is Ilona Buchem. I'm professor for media and communication at Beuth University of Applied Sciences in Berlin. And I'm the coordinator of the Open Virtual Mobility Project, which is funded by the Erasmus Plus program. It runs from 2017 to 2020, a 3-year strategic partnership dedicated to open virtual mobility. So our project addresses the current problem that we have in higher education, and the problem is that a lot of teachers and students don't know the possibilities of virtual mobility. So what is virtual mobility? Students and teachers probably know mobility programs, also old Erasmus mobility programs with physical mobility, where a student or a teacher would physically travel from one university to another. For example, student will stay abroad for 1 semester or 2 semesters, take courses, gain ECT points, go back and have their credits recognized at their own university. So this is a very nice way to gain intercultural experience, but it's not always possible to realize because sometimes students cannot go abroad for 1 semester. Maybe they're ill, maybe they have family obligations, maybe for some financial reasons or other reasons they cannot travel. So there is a nice way to gain international experience in higher education through virtual mobility. And virtual mobility basically is a complementary form of physical mobility. It is a mobility at home, so you stay in your own university and you use digital media to gain international experience. So there are different forms of virtual mobility. It could be a virtual seminar, for example, where you learn, you take or participate in courses from another university. The courses are offered online. You could work with other students in virtual teams, for example, developing something or working on concepts with students from different countries. This could be a virtual internship, so you don't have to travel, let's say, to the USA to work, to do an internship in a company. You could do the same or a similar thing online, taking on some tasks, for example, and have this very international, interesting experience. And because this is not so well known in higher education, and a lot of times teachers don't know how to organize virtual mobility activities, like organize the teams, the courses, and so on, our project aims at developing the skills that enable teachers and students to do virtual mobility. And we developed a learning hub with MOOC and open education resources that help to gain knowledge in the area of virtual mobility and open education, because we combine the two concepts. So it's not only the old concept of virtual mobility, which would usually be an agreement between two organizations. It's also a question of how we can use the principles of open education, opening the mobility, for example, using open education resources. So we are producing content, learning activities, learning experiences, and I would like to welcome you to join our virtual mobility learning hub, which is going to be released in 2019, where you will find the MOOC, open education resources, and experience how it is like to participate and to organize, design virtual mobility.